beginning your practice in mountain pose, palms forward, fingers spread. Actively engage your legs and tuck your low belly towards your spine. Now inhale to stretch your hands up overhead and spread your fingers wide. Feeling your shoulders relax down. Keep the fingers spread. Good. Bringing your hands through heart center and begin to fold forward, stretching your hands down towards the ground. It's okay to bend your knees. Let your head go. Good. Bend your knees so you can feel your abdomen on your thighs. Hear your breath come in and send it out. Inhale onto your fingertips for gazing pose. Make your back be very long. Your gaze is right between your eyes. And then exhale, step back into that high plank, high push-up position. Body's in a nice straight line. Relax your jaw. Good. Now begin to bring your elbows in at your sides and lower down. Hover for just a second. Gaze right out in front of your mat. And then set all the way down. Cobra pose. Let the tops of your feet rest on your mat. Good. Lift up. As you press down, lift through the crown of your head. Feel your shoulders roll lightly back towards the wall behind you so you're opening your chest. Exhale. Release your chest down to your yoga mat. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips. Downward facing dog. Good. In this pose, your hands are shoulder width distance apart. Feet are hip width distance apart. And you're pressing a lot into the palms of your hands. Head relaxed just a little bit more between your shoulders. Very good. I would breathe here 5 breaths and then walk your feet up towards your hands now. We'll pretend you've done your 5 breaths. This is our lightning round, so walk on up. Good. Gazing pose, come halfway up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, sweep your arms out, around and up high, reach long. Good. Spread the fingers wide, shoulders relax down. Very good. Hands come together and through heart center. 1 breath in. Exhale your hands down. Relax to your side. Good. Let's do the new pose that we just learned, pyramid pose. Stepping right foot forward, left foot behind you, toes face forward, feet hip width distance apart, hands to your hips. Lengthen up through the crown of your head and then hinge at your hips, bow forward as you lead with your chest. And release your hands down either side of your front foot. Let your head go. Okay, hearing your breath come in and sending it out long. What happens if you take your left foot back a little bit more towards the back part of your mat? Good. Does that deepen the stretch just a little bit more for you? Yeah. Or is it about the same? Okay, drop your head a little more if you can. You're holding some weight in there. Very good. Inhale, come up onto your fingertips, flat back. And then exhale, bow forward. And we had identified that your right leg was a little tighter, right hamstring tighter than your left. Now bend your knee, bring your hands onto your thigh, and rise up. So you would spend a little bit more time on that right side than on the left. Oops, that's the door shutting. And then go ahead and come off your yoga mat. We'll do tree pose against the wall. And we'll just do one side so you really have a good memory of this. We said the cheat was having a gaze point, a non-moving target. Good. Knee turns out, foot comes in the inside part of the leg. Little to no touch on the wall. And just being mindful that the weight isn't sinking into your supporting leg hip, but that you're staying really lengthened through your torso, like you were lifting through the crown of your head. And then set your foot down on the ground, and then just shake it out. And then in your home practice, you do the other side, and you could certainly insert sun salutation between right and left side. All right, the only other thing that we didn't do was shoulder roll. So let's do that now. If you would step up towards the top of your mat. Inhale, sweep your hands high. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, come halfway up, gazing pose. Exhale, step back into plank. Body's in a nice straight line. Big breath in. Exhale, release your chest down onto your yoga mat. Come all the way down, elbows in. That's our lightning round. Good. Left arm extends out long from your shoulder to the side. Good. And you're taking good care to match that up. Spread your fingers wide, and then you're pressing down with your right hand and rolling towards extension. Take your gaze up towards the ceiling and even kind of over that back shoulder. So you're getting some strength in your neck. That's going to help release some of the tension that you hold there. Big breath in, and then return back onto your chest. Good. Because your right side may have some shoulder issues, we're only going to spend a very small time there, and it's going to be a much smaller move so we can work therapeutically here. Right arm out, and be very gentle as you come into this. This is where aggression is not your friend, right? Keep the front part of your shoulder way down on your yoga mat. Make that connection. Good. And then come on back down. If you're ever feeling that twinge, that discomfort, that pain, then you've gone too far. We don't want to go there. Press up into downward dog. Good. Drop your head. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Inhale, gazing. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, sweep your arms out, around, and up high. Exhale, your hands to your heart center. Hands at your sides. Beautiful.